What up, anime fans? I'm back. Doing something different this time. Well, seriously, I'm doing a different anime than usual. I will be reviewing Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have reviewed them yesterday, I'm sorry. But I had to deal with a bit of a spider in my room last night. I bloody hate spiders. It was slightly bigger, so I killed it. I think. It's not. Basically, I think it's dead. That's why I delayed it. Yeah, I really hate spiders. Except, unless they have man in the name. Yeah, no, it's a stupid joke. Anyway, I think this anime is pretty special. This is based on a popular series in Japan. I'm talking about the newest anime, Fuuto, which released the second episode just recently. So I am 1 week late on this. Wasn't going to plan on reviewing it last week, but decided to review it now. I'd like to raise something clear first. Fuuto is based off a manga. Right? Basically, not manga. It's actually based off of a different show. None other than Pop 2009's Kamen Rider Double, part of the Toy's longest running series Kamen Rider since the early 1970s. 71, I think, came out. Yeah. I plan on checking out the Kamen Rider series because we've got the upcoming Kamen Rider Gates coming out this September. So I want to watch one Kamen Rider season, see if I like it or not. Then I can watch the upcoming Kamen Rider Gates, I hope. If it shows up on Kiss Asian, that is. Because I do not want to be late to the show. I want to watch it and review it because I really want to get into Kamen Rider like Super Sentai. I'm sick of watching full episodes on YouTube. Well, Sentai that is. I haven't watched only a few, 90 of the 98 episodes of the original Kamen Rider available on YouTube. Available on YouTube. So yeah, but that's one of the classic eras. I read out a bit about Kamen Rider. In the late 80s, and around. Actually, I think I've written that down. I did write one the other day. Kamen Rider began in 1973. 2 years later, began the Super Sentai series. Let's see. 1989 was the last time Kamen Rider was seen up until 2000. 11 years later. See, after Kamen Rider Black RX ended, maybe something happened. Mostly because the creator passed away. I don't know. But for 11 years, that was it. So it turned in 2000s. Where we began to come with a different camera style and stayed on when the new era began. So yeah, Kamen Rider is way different to Super Sentai. It's a series about one solo hero. So there's multiple other Kamen Riders joining in. So when I read about the original Kamen Rider online, it's pretty interesting. The original series had 2 Kamen Riders with certain episodes. It's true. 2 Kamen Riders, 2 different episodes. Focusing on those. There's any certain episodes. I like that. That's something I want to watch. Oh, sorry, I got cut. Especially explain what I've never seen Kamen Rider. I only started getting into Super Sentai. The sad season I ever watched full was Choju Sentai Live Man. I plan on rewatching that sometime. But the second I watched full list was Judo Sentai Kyoruja. Now the first season I'm going to watch full is Kazoku Sentai Go Kaija, which I only got past episode 40. which is one of the bizarre episodes ever. But I will talk about that when I review Gokaiger on my main channel. Yeah, how about that? Now, Kamen Rider Double was very popular. It released in 2009. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about this plot or anything. So I'm going this completely blind, and I wasn't confused at all. This episode serves as a good jump on point for those who've never seen Kamen Rider. So I think it's good. Now, enough about discussion. So the first episode opens up with a unique shot. I did watch 2 episodes of Kamen Rider Double are available on YouTube, by the way, on Toys Tokusatsu channel. Yeah, 2. You'll put the full season on there. Yeah, just said with Kiss Asian. I just haven't watched the seasons on there. Anyway, it mostly has no. The star has no dialogue, just music and sound effects, with only with one word being said in it. We see a lab. We see a young man another man who died. We see another guy there too, but we don't see his face. The man gives the guy a hat. Now, his name's not real until a few minutes later. So yeah, some bad guys attack. The other guy who was there, opens up a case, and they use some type of flash drive looking things, and turns him into a superhero with green and black with a scarf. And we run out with the man from earlier, calling out Pops. And that's a recreation of some flashbacks of the series. So I watched a bit of the first episode. I plan to check out Kamen Rider Double on Kiss Asian sometime. Maybe tomorrow. I will give it a watch, I promise. Because I want to get into Kamen Rider. And I enjoyed this first episode. Anyway. After that, we got a title card. We get a logo, Fuuto PI, so we to use. We heard the same man from earlier. We didn't hear telling us about the little town known as Fuuto. The city of wind. Oh, that's beautiful. The man introduces himself as Shotaro, who's our protagonist. He just moaned against. And the music completely changes after he gets a phone call. Oh, I love a little detail there. The girl yelling at him from the phone is Akiko. It's detective agency. You know, she's mad about the picture he sent her. You know, all type of stuff. She also informs him that he's got a new client. So after that, he hangs up and heads on his way back, where he encounters a young woman who's wearing a unique outfit. So yes, the shirt is see-through down by there, not the top. That's pretty unique. But I just love this anime's art style. That's really good. Now, they're actually not played by the same actors from the show. No, they're played by different actors for some reason. I don't get it. If you want to make a show based off a popular, you want to make an anime series based off a popular live-action film or show, then their voices will obviously be recognizable. Or is it because they weren't available to do recording? Or something happened to them? I don't know. It's the same old problem with a different anime based on the Tokusatsu series, Ultraman. Because I found out the voice of Hayata is not the same voice actor in the original series. Not even his dub actor either. Then again, I understand the dub voice because the nice Japanese voice. Okay, Ultraman's still going on strong in Japan. The recent series have been Ultraman Deca. Oh, I'll get an opinion on Ultraman someday. I really do want to watch that. So anyway. And the woman tells him that she's hungry and asks if he can satisfy her. Shelton managed to wiggle his way out of that. Into his eyes. Yeah. When she says something under her breath, detective. Yeah. After get out of the situation, he realizes that she's walking towards the pier. When she's gone, he's abused. Later, we cut to the detective agency. But Akiko is still pissed at Shotaro for a different reason. Because he took so long when he said he'd be there in a jiff or something. You know? When the client comes in, Chuba, I think his name was. Basically, he wants help tracking down a witch. Alright, this man's only just moved into Fuuto a week ago or so. So he doesn't know anything about what's happened here. I don't mention any previous events either, so I think that's good. There'll obviously be references to some popular some episodes of the show. But all the same, it's great for new audiences. They won't get confused. Yeah. Anyway. Recently he got mugged by a witch. It was the same girl from earlier. In a flashback. After seeing the same things she said to Shotaro, he tries to get out of his wallet to get some cash, but she steals the entire bag. It says, "Don't follow me, because I'm a witch." Naturally, he tries to follow her, but couldn't catch up. She was fast. It's like she was walking on air. Also, he had other reasons to see her again. See him again. Excuse me a sec, I'm just gonna shut my door. Anyway. Also, a song goes by. Shoto says that he's just his partner who's been sleeping from reading so much books. Anyway, Shoto decided to take on the case. And the client leaves. Shoto informs Akiko that he ran into the girl earlier. You know? When the book. So, yeah. The conversation. There's some good chaps. Anyway, man whose name's not revealed to. Doesn't get what he said, but it's revealed on the phone. So I'm just going to call him by his name. Philip. Yes, English sounding name for a Japanese series. He's intrigued about this. More simply intrigued because of Philip, because of Shotaro. Her traits exceedingly would charm him. Yeah, he's an annoyed but that. And he decides to take this case alone for a bit, for now. Yeah, because he thinks he's gonna handle it. So he goes all over town searching for her, but no luck. Thanks to a tip from someone, he managed to find her. She just runs off again. Some details are skipping over. So he goes off, chases her, and leads her to chase her up the city, budging her and catching up to her. He introduces herself, and she tells him her name, Tokime. Tokime. Basically, she has nothing to say. I don't know what she says. But she just tries, with Shoto taking up to her, saying that nothing can escape him from his city he lives in. But she just tells him that they're not in his world anymore. And it ends up in sort of a alternate direction and still trying to chase her. He comes out, ends up in some different building, knocking over some juggles of light bugs. Shoto was confused how we got there. When he gets chewed out, the guy just lets him go. Kind of apologizes for everything. He did tell him about the witch. Anyway, they're not. He asked what they're doing out here. Are they catching a mugger or something? They tell him the police should definitely be out here because there's been a murder. Someone's been murdered, and a witness saw Tokime there, holding one of the arms, and she just blew off. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe just being quickly and figure out what the fuck's going on. Anyway. Hey, he has a meeting again with Chuba. I see. They talk about it. Does he still? By the way, he also wanted to meet her as well. He didn't care about the money. Because she's so beautiful. Is he asked one last time? Does he still want to keep seeing her? Because they could run the risk of not being. Because if she is a murderer and a police involved, it'll be hard to cover it up. But he still insists on meeting her. Shoto tells it. Tells him it's all right now. Because Akiko's husband is also a detective. Not a private one though. Anyway. Guess it called him Philip. Basically, this ain't a skills no only woman. He asks, and he tells him that we should do this together. But he still doesn't realize it. Because he still thinks he can handle it. Anyway, what Philip says something that gives him an idea. So we cut to a fountain where Shoto and Juba are there. Or Junta. That's probably his name. Well, it seemed bugger. Hikime? I forgot the name already. Hikime. Was it Kime? Kime. Why am I forgetting? Kime, bathing in the fountain, and basically explains how he found her. He searched around, and basically, she's not homeless, obviously, and she's not staying at any hotels or anything. So he asked someone where they get a free bath because she never went to the public baths. Well, and that's why the fountains are there. Junta tries to reason with her, but she doesn't listen. And leads to another chase, end up in the same world again. When they're attacked by something. Shoto's hand being slightly injured. He's trying to protect Fuuto. Seems like he's gone dodge, but then Philip shows up and helps him. Macy time, they're better doing this together. They're both part. He's the other half detective. So the two work together. So and Shoto agrees this time. The two working together. That's where the episode ends. And the previews are unique. Something like Demon Slayer's previews, you know, where they don't show any footage from the next episode. Instead, they just have a comedic segment. And I like this series as anime being made for anime. Like, kind of like, too. Like, if Sentai gets an anime adaptation, it'll feel natural, because it's got anime style comedy. It's comedy's like anime like, and it'll translate well into a series. I like an American series, superhero series. I tried to get a cartoon that had a cartoon which failed. I'm talking about Nickelodeon's Henry Danger. It got a cartoon, but that didn't really do anything new. It probably didn't translate well. They're just doing some more stuff that's like being slightly lazy. But with the anime, it's doing something unique. Because they work hard on it to get every detail right, make it more good. How it appeals to both fans, new and old. Like that. And I hope Super Sentai gets an anime someday. After all, Super Sentai does need an anime. I mean, come on, if this series does good, it's already released the second episode today, not that long ago. If it does good today, if this series does good, it could possibly lead to Super Sentai get an anime adaptation, but this anime is just based off a manga. This anime was actually announced last year. I wasn't sure if I was going to watch it or not back then. But I'm glad I took the time to watch it here. I really enjoyed it. It didn't confuse me or anything. I wasn't confused what's going on. Because they're introducing new villains. I don't like the opening without having any dialogue to burst the scene. That works well. And I suggest you watch this anime too if you've never seen Kamen Rider. Because if you're a fan of if you want to get into Kamen Rider, well, this doesn't have Kamen Rider double in it, besides at the start. So yeah, but I really enjoyed it. And hope you guys can watch it too. I think it's on Crunchyroll. I know, I just studied Crunchyroll on Funimation now a while back. There's no point. They can be crap sometimes. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my If you enjoyed my content, hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Instead, they always to consider the future. I'll see you guys next time for Digimon Ghost Game. Ugh, the worst show. Alright, this is a co-production between a different anime studio and Toei. Since Toei owns the intellectual property of Kamen Rider. It's weird how Toei did not do the anime themselves. Well, thank you. I'll see you all next time for another video. Keep Phoenix out.